In this video, I'm going to break down 4 emotional responses when hearing about or seeing the act of genocide in Palestine, and correlate it with this book right here by award-winning journalist and author Omar Akkad. A woman's leg amputated without anesthesia. The surgery conducted on a kitchen table. A boy holding his father's shoe, screaming. A girl whose jaw has been torn off. A child still in diapers, pulled out of the tents after the firebombing. His head severed from his body. Is there distance great enough to be free of this? To be made clean? Before I dissect this book further, I'll discuss the emotions one can have when reading a passage like this. I'm not going to share images because I don't want this video to be censored, but unless you're actively avoiding it, for the last few years, you've seen hundreds of pictures or videos of children hurt or dead, family holding loved ones in tears, kids making their way through rubble covered in dust while the sky is filled with smoke, children the color of fog, thin, begging for food behind barriers. Currently, in Gaza, a genocide has been live streamed for the first time in history. When I personally hear of children being starved, brutalized, or killed, when I see a crying father holding his daughter, I cry, I get emotional. It completely changes the way I think. I want to immediately go hug and kiss my own little girl. But this isn't enough. This won't bring back the deceased. I want to help. I don't want my tax money going and funding these atrocities. To define this feeling of mine is compassionate empathy. I understand, and I'm sensitive to their pain and struggle. To empathize is to strip away your own perspective for another. Put yourself in their position. To be compassionate is being conscious of others' distress and having the desire to alleviate it. But there's still 3 other categories of emotions that one feels when they hear of or see such vivid scenes. Sympathy is an emotional reaction for another's suffering. This is an overall good quality, but it's not enough in my opinion, because one can sympathize for those suffering by saying, that's too bad, or I feel sad, but then go about their day unaffected. Callousness is an unkind behavior, a lack of sympathy for another. These are the heartless or insensitive people who say, what's going on in Israel and Palestine is complicated. It's not. These are the type of people who avoid even hearing about the children or civilians being murdered because they don't want to acknowledge it. The callous are the pathetic and established Democratic Party, the majority of whom won't condemn the war crimes of Israel because they themselves receive AIPAC funding. These are the likes of Chuck Schumer, John Fetterman, Richie Torres, Jackie Rosen, Hakeem Jeffries, fucking Alyssa Slotkin. I mean, the list goes on. Damn near the entire Democratic Party will say it's complicated, while their cowardice allows them to retain power, and their involvement in funding a genocide allows them to make millions.